Hello, it's Annette here, and you're very welcome. Have you ever had someone say something to you that lands really hard? Something really hurtful? An insult? A cutting comment? Something dismissive? And even if you try to brush it off, it stays with you. You find yourself thinking about it later. And somehow it starts to feel true. You start thinking that maybe they're right about what they said about me. Well, stop right there. Stop right there. This is where you can use nip and flip. Because when someone says something hurtful, it doesn't just stay on the outside. If it connects with something you already believe about yourself, you will absorb it instantly. So a comment like, "Oh, you're too much," or "No wonder people leave you," doesn't just feel like their opinion. It feels like confirmation of something you've already been thinking about yourself via what I call the 6 bad messages. And we've spoken a lot about the 6 bad messages in my other videos. So I'm going to put it in a pinned comment, a video where I explain the 6 bad messages for anyone who's looking at this who hasn't heard about them before. And in this video, it also explains what I call the nip and flip. So don't worry if you haven't heard about the 6 bad messages or nip and flip before. They're in the video in the pinned comment. If you haven't heard of the 6 bad messages before, I'm going to give you a simple, quick explanation just so you have a better idea of what this video is about. When we grow up in a toxic or abusive environment, we end up learning what I call our core beliefs about ourselves. But these core beliefs are damaged because of our toxic environment. They're not the truth about who we are, these beliefs. We end up believing bad beliefs about ourselves, and we constantly message ourselves or tell ourselves these bad beliefs. I think there are 6 main bad beliefs that we constantly tell ourselves or message ourselves. And that's why I call them the 6 bad messages. And nip and flip is a method I came up with to help you stop these 6 bad messages controlling what you think about yourself. So the nip and flip method is not just for the 6 bad messages that you tell yourself. It's also for bad messages or insults other people try to tell us, try to put on us. These insults carry a message about who you are, and like the 6 bad messages that we tell ourselves, these external insults are not the truth either. So, nip and flip can be used for the internal bad messages we tell ourselves, but it can also be used for the external bad messages or insults that others fire at us. So let's take something like, "Nobody would put up with you." If you don't catch that insult immediately, it goes straight in. You start to believe it, and it can turn into, "There's something wrong with me." So what can we do to stop this happening? We can nip it. So the first step when someone hurls an insult at you is to nip it. That means you stop it at the point it is coming in. You nip it in the bud. You don't let it land. You don't give it airtime. You recognize this is something they are saying. It's not a fact. It's not the truth about me. And what do you do then? Then you flip it. You replace it with a different message, a good message. And so it goes like this. "This insult that has just been fired at me, that's their opinion. It's not the truth. It's not a fact about my worth. It's not the truth about me." And you can have it right back where it came from. You flip it. You don't take it on board. And you may have to nip and flip over and over again if somebody is hurling insults, because it's quite difficult to get used to this. So if you're used to taking insults, it takes practice to suddenly nip and flip them, because they can echo on and on in our heads. So What we have to do is we have to keep practicing nip and flip when it comes to the bad messages we tell ourselves and the bad messages that come from other people. So what I want you to know is this. You don't have to take in what other people say about you when it's an insult, even if it kind of feels familiar, even if it's something you tell yourself via the 6 bad messages. We know they are not the truth. So hurtful comments that say the same things as the 6 bad messages are not the truth about you either. In the pinned comment, I have a video that shows you how to nip and flip all of the 6 bad messages that we tell ourselves. But for external insults that others hurl at us, the great news is that the simple technique of nip and flip works really well for these too. So, we can use nip and flip for the hurtful comments we tell ourselves via the 6 bad messages, and we can use nip and flip for the hurtful comments others tell us. It's a very simple way of deleting the power of these hurtful comments, no matter where they come from. And yes, as I said, it takes practice and using it over and over again. But using nip and flip does work. It just becomes a part of your everyday living. And as I said, it really does work, and I can vouch for this. I've used nip and flip for many years now, and I rarely, if ever, let an insult land. I'm able to stop any bad messages I tell myself from controlling what I think about myself. And I'm able to stop any hurtful comments that I get from someone else controlling what I think about myself. And that took practice, a lot of practice. So next time, when someone hits you with a hurtful insult, try nip and flip. And then notice how over time, insults just don't have any power over you anymore. They don't land. They don't get in on you. That's healing. Welcome to healing. When insults from others don't hurt you anymore. Thank you for listening, and I hope this helps.